Hey guys, it's Dave from Pixel Blips. I'm gonna do another first 48, and as you can tell, this is TellTales The Walking Dead. I'm not gonna do season 2 because it's still too new, and see that first episode is really kind of short. That said, all of season 1 is available and has been available for quite some time, and I believe it is fairly cheap on the PSN. You can get it for, I want to say, like 20 bucks, maybe less. I know you can buy like a retail copy for like 20 bucks. You can also get it on like your iPad and all kinds of stuff. Like they put this out on a lot of different consoles. Before I start, I do want to say, hey, there's going to be some minor story spoilers for this, as well as lots of potentially not safe for work violence. So if your work frowns on you watching gameplay videos at work, A, you probably shouldn't be doing it, and B, you probably shouldn't be watching this one in general. But with that, I will flip it over and we can start. Part of what I really like, well, one of the reasons why I've chosen this game is because it was me and Andy's like first game of the year game. It was, I believe it was the game of our game of the year for 2012, and I think it really deserves it because it was one of those games where it's like, all right, it's not a lot of action to it, but it was like the story draws you in, you feel for these characters, and when you make these choices, you're like, man, I really feel bad because I didn't, do this instead of that for this guy or whatever. And you'll see some of the choices that the first batches of choices that you have to make, and you'll see kind of what I mean when I say, you feel bad when you don't make the choice that you probably should have made. Start this bitch up. The Walking Dead games don't necessarily have a lot of interaction with the Walking Dead TV show, but they don't really have to because they kind of tell their own. It kind of tells its own story without really needing to go, hey, there's this TV show over here.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
And so this is kind of how it shows off, like how you make a lot of your choices is based on, your reactions to what people say.
You know what they say about reckoning?
I don't, but I reckon it's a lot like assuming.
Yeah, something like that.
I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the, I didn't do it.
I'm trying to do the ones that I haven't done before because I've played this a few times through, so.
Every time?
Every time.
You can see there's your little reticle, kind of, that's how you like examine stuff, as you get your little reticle.
I followed your case a little bit, you being a Macon boy and all.
What do you think?
I'm just glad I chose law and not order. Big messy trial like that, even if you was innocent, a lot of what happened can't ever be undone.
Now, obviously, this takes place a lot, at least.
I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
Sure.
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
I mean, as you can tell, like, this all happens kind of right before the outbreak, or right before the outbreak really gets big. So it's pretty much right when the Walking Dead TV show does start. So there's a lot of parallels there, but there's also, like, one character weaves in, weaves out. another character
I'm
weaves in,
driving
weaves
this
out,
man
but
once.
there's
He
not
was the
like,
worst one.
hey, you're gonna
He
run into
wouldn't
Rick
stop
and
going
Carl,
on about how
and you're gonna
he
see
didn't
everybody
do
from the
it.
TV show.
He was an older fella.
As cool as that
big,
would be, it
soft
just
eyes
doesn't
behind a
make
pair of smart
sense for them
folk
to do all those
glasses.
callbacks.
He just
They kind of
wailing
make it
back
their own
there.
thing.
Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're
All
sitting.
officers are available for incoming 217.
Then before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop. That's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
So did he do it?
They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so.
Watch out!
This other time...
Why are you wearing flopping around in the back seat like a rag doll?
Oh, shit. Thirsty. Ah. Fuck. My leg. Hey! Hey, officer! Are you alright? I'm still cuffed back here!
I don't think he's okay, Lee.
Why the hell did he have his gun out?
So much like the adventure games of, you know, back in the day, Monkey Island, kind of like Myst,
I need to drag myself out that window.
games like that. That's a lot of what this
I need to drag
the
myself
series
out
is
that
like.
window.
But you know, there are times in which it gets a little bit more actiony. There are a few points where you have to like spam a button to make sure that, you know, the zombie doesn't eat your face or whatever. So it's kind of like a nice little mesh of story-driven point-and-click adventure games and, you know, a little bit of action here and there. And then there's like the puzzle of, okay, how do I solve this? How do I get past this screen to get to the next bit of story? And they do it in a pretty successful way for the most part. There's a couple times, like I've had the game break on me a few times, but not to the point where, you know, it's just not playable anymore. You just have to like restart or whatever. But those seem to have been sorted out with all the various patches and the all the different as they finished off each episode.
Looks empty. It'll be easier to carry with these cuffs off. Officer? God damn.
So you don't actually, like, on with the way that reticle is, I can either hit the triangle button, which, oh crap, I've moved the thing now. You can hit the triangle button, or you can hit the up
Officer?
directional pad button, and it's the same
damn.
action, so it's whichever you choose. It's just kind of nice that they kind of built that into the game.
Shit.
this point, Lee doesn't know what's going on.
Officer? Holy shit! What in the hell? What the fuck are you? Get away from me! Shit! Where are you? Don't make me do this!
And for the most part, that's about all the intense first-person shootery it gets in this game. There's a little bit more in the other episodes, but for the most part, that's like the extent of the shooting that you do in this game, or the intensity of the shooting in this game.
It's all rotten and he smells like shit. What the hell is this? Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting! Ah!
Why didn't you take the shotgun with you, Lee? Come on now. I kind of like how it kind of explains a lot of the rules of the walkers without directly explaining them to you. Like, you know, walkers react to sound. So if there's a large sound, like a loud sound like a shotgun or a car wreck or something, if you yell, walkers will come running. See? Since they heard something off in the gun, way off in the distance, they're going after whatever that was, and they're leaving Lee alone now. So it's really neat how they kind of like show you the different rules of the Walking Dead universe without directly doing it.
Anybody? Fill one of those teacups with some bourbon if I could. No ladder. I'm not getting up there anyway. This leg the way it is. Anybody up there? Help! No ladder.
Nope.
I'm not
Sorry.
getting up there anyway. This leg the way it is.
Sometimes the conversation trees branch off after you've done some of the other things you can do when you interact with stuff. Not always, though. But I mean, this is very much a
Maybe I should just check inside the house through the glass
old
door
school point and
before
click
wandering
adventure.
out into the neighborhood. Somebody! Yell if you can hear me! I wonder if anybody's home.
It's really kind of cool with the beta version. You can just like touch the things and do what you need to do, or do what you want to do with them.
Coming in. Don't shoot, okay? Ah! Shit. Hello? I'm not an intruder. Or one of them. These people might need more help than I do.
So they you know, as soon as you roll over into this yard, you instantly get the feeling that, hey, there's some little kid, or you know, there's a little kid here. So
Jesus.
you immediately think the worst about the little kid.
Three new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra. This is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2, left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Marietta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3, left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Because apparently I teleport from the kitchen to there.
Daddy?
Huh? Hello?
You need to be quiet.
Who is this?
I'm Clementine. This is my house.
Hi, Clementine. I'm Lee.
You're not my daddy.
No, I'm not. Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think. Where the boats are?
Are you safe?
I'm outside in my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
See? Can you see me? I can see you through the window.
Okay, that might have been one too many times. But it's done.
Man. Hi there.
Did you kill it?
Yes.
It's okay. I think she was a monster.
I think so too. You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh.
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
What should we do now?
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Let's go. Stay close to me.
I like how trusting she is, just right off. It's like, I'll come with you, but you know, you're probably the first non-undead person she's seen in a few days or a day or two, so who knows what's going on. You know, as this first season progresses, you really see kind of like these two characters come together, not as a
I ain't never getting home to Mama at this rate.
kind of like as a family, because you know they're all they have, and it's, you know, kind of the end of the world, so they really need to have anybody who's still alive can be part of your either your best friend or your worst enemy, and that's like
What's
that's
the
just a
matter?
theme that runs through The
Should I
Walking
stay?
Dead as
What?
a series.
I don't want to sleep in the
overall
treehouse
as a series,
tonight,
not
but
just TV
I
or
don't know
video
if I
games
should
thing.
leave. What if my parents come home?
I won't leave you alone.
Well, let's go somewhere safe that's close, okay?
That's a good idea. Hey, man!
Holy shit!
Don't eat us! We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chomp.
We need help.
Are you trying to get out of here? Because you should be. Those things are all over the damn place. I haven't seen anything as gnarly as this neighborhood since downtown Atlanta, 15 miles back. I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way, and we'll take you and your daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not her dad. I'm just some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
She's alone? Let's get going. Staying put for too long is a mistake.
What do you want to do?
Them monsters coming.
We gotta go.
Lee, quick, let's go. For just some guy, it seems like you've saved a bunch of lives today.
It's really weird how the audio quality kind of goes back and forth. Sometimes it's like real loud, other times it's like kind of fuzzy. So I mean, it's not bad, it's just it's something, maybe they're saying, hey, you're sitting outside of the truck thing, so you're supposed to hear it like you're hearing it through glass. But those fans of the series might recognize this next character, but you might not, because he looks nothing like the actor.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snip.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was nice to meet you both.
Later, dude bro guy. Don't get eaten on the way home.
Thank God you're okay.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody.
Oh.
So it's just you and your daughter then?
Oh, not his daughter. He's, well, just some guy who found her alone.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay, then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have.
So this is supposed to be Herschel. He may look like Herschel, if there's a Herschel in the comic
Let's have a
series.
look.
He may look like that guy, but he does not look like the actor that
this
plays
is
Herschel
swollen
in
to
the
hell.
TV show.
It hurts like hell.
I bet it does. What did you say your name was?
I didn't.
Well, now's the time.
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green.
And he seems to still be a
How'd this
veterinarian
happen?
and all that, so.
Car accident.
That's so. Where were you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there, and we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
I got chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right, then.
There's lots of these little...
It smells like...
Oops.
I know what it smells like.
duty. I missed my mom and dad.
There are lots of these little character
I bet.
building... not
How
character
far
building,
is
like,
Savannah?
relationship building moments
Pretty
in
far.
the first
Oh,
season between these two characters,
okay.
and they're usually pretty good. Some of them are kind of awkward, but most of them are pretty good.
I love you, baby.
You know, it's,
Hey, get up.
what's up,
I'm
redneck
itchy.
Randy?
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair.
But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it.
Oh, Duck.
That's my boy, Ken Jr. They call him Duck, though.
Dodging or quacking?
Quacking.
Dad!
See? The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Sure, we'll tag along.
It's a plan, then. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Duck.
You having a nice time with Katya, Clementine?
Yeah.
Hey there, girls. How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow, but even then I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
Yeah, my mistake.
We'll all be home soon.
You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah.
I like the face she gives him. She's like, what are you,
Anyway,
jerk?
it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Hey there, Kenny. So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
Dolphin? That's illegal, Kenny. Why you do that?
Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
At least you're honest. Shit. Better than I was when Duck showed up. You'll figure it out.
How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. We're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
Kenny's got this. I don't think we can pull any walkers out of that well, guys. Sorry. None of that in this.
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of a critique of the U.S. Farm Bill, though.
I'm good. Hey, Lee.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up.
Long talky bits.
My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, it doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
You gotta do what you can to survive.
Like put a gun to that kid's head and pull the trigger? Fuck that, man. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, that bastard. Poor girl's brains in.
Whoa. I couldn't do that. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
My brother and parents are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there.
Maybe it's not
probably all I
raining
need cut for
lava
now.
there.
Thanks.
You know, it's like...
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help in the barn.
Just wish you could make Lee run faster, or move faster. He just kind of saunters everywhere. Except in cutscenes.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I was on my way out anyway. Timing of all this just happened to be right.
Huh, if there ever is a good time for the supposed apocalypse.
It's an apocalypse.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Huh, had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
My parents are in Macon with my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
Yeah, I was looking for help in her house.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did, but you better become a better liar, and fast. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. So whoever you are and whatever you did, keep it to your damn self. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
Oh shit.
Go! I'll get my gun!
You can't take the long way around the house. That's the important part. Damn it, Duck. Why are you breaking stuff?
got you. Now, Sean.
Get this tractor off of me! Please, help me, please!
Is no good.
Get out.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry. And you didn't even try to help. I thought I could help them both.
Look at him. You thought wrong. And now? Please. Just go.
Get out and never come back.
You've got that ride to make it if you want it.
Now, I mean, I played it a different way. I played this a couple of times now. I've said that. I tried it a different way, and you know, there are some things that just don't change. Like the options or the actions happen no matter what you do. It's just then the characters respond to you differently throughout because you didn't try to save his kid, or you know, didn't shoot that walker versus shooting this one, or whatever. But usually it has to do with who do you choose to
as far
save.
as we're going.
And it's far enough.
Look!
Hey there. You friendly? Truck's run out of gas. Fuck!
Damn it, Kenny. Why can't you keep your big redneck mouth shut? Shh.
Run!
Oh, hi.
We can't take risks like this. And we can't just let people die, either. When I say that door stays shut no matter what, I fucking mean it. We don't know who these people are. They could be dangerous.
Worse, they could have let them right to us.
Where the hell is your humanity? They would have died out there.
We have kids with us.
I see one little girl.
What is it?
I have to pee.
I'd go out there again in a second.
Then just go.
They've got kids, Lily.
Those things outside don't care.
Maybe you should go join them then. You'll have something in common. God damn it, Lily. You have to control these people.
Carly and Glenn just ran out there.
I don't give a flying fuck. We're in a war zone.
She's the leader here, but it looks like she's losing control of her people.
If you were in my shoes, you'd be the...
Holy shit. Son of a bitch. One of them is bitten.
He wasn't bitten.
Hell, he wasn't. We have to end this now.
Over my dead body.
We'll dig one hole.
No, I'm cleaning him up. There's no bite. He's fine.
Don't you fucking people get it? We've already seen this happen. We let someone with a bite stay in, and we all end up bitten. Shut up. We gotta throw him out, or smash his head in.
Kenny, stop him!
Hey, what do we do about this guy?
Dad, it's just a boy. It's...
Lily, I'll handle
But
this.
your heart, Dad. You need to calm down.
We reason with him.
With the bloody end of an axe handle, maybe. Nobody threatens my boy.
Everyone chill the fuck out! Nobody is doing anything.
Shut up, Lily. And you, shut the fuck up. They will find us, and they will get in here,
an asshole,
and none of this
Larry.
will fucking matter. But right now, we're about to be trapped in here with one of those things.
What the hell are you talking about?
He's bitten! That's how you turn!
He's not bitten. Lee, stop this. It's upsetting him.
Oh, I'm upsetting him. Upsetting is getting eaten alive.
Sit down. That's it.
You're gonna whoop me? You and what homo parade? This one. That's good. Little boy, before you eat your mommy, you can watch your dad get his nose broken.
I'm gonna kill him, Cat. Just worry about Duck.
Lee!
Yeah?
There's someone in there!
It's just locked. Key's behind the counter. Probably.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. I'm just looking out for my daughter.
No, you're just the guy arguing for killing a kid.
He's covered in muck. She'll find the bite. Watch.
She won't.
And if she does, the first thing he'll do is sink his teeth into his mom's face. Then, once she's dead, he'll probably pounce on your little girl.
It's a little boy. I think we can handle it.
A little boy? He'll be an uncontrollable man-eater.
It's not gonna happen.
It is. And we're tossing him out now!
No! You don't touch that boy! You don't touch anybody! I've got a little girl I'm trying to protect in here, too. You want to get violent, you old fuck? Well, come on! You better have a plan to kill me, though, because it's me before anyone else in here!
Jesus!
You son of a bitch! Man.
You okay?
Just great, thanks.
Guys?
Everybody down! Stay quiet!
They're gonna get in. Shut up!
Is that the military?
I don't know.
Thank God for whatever it is.
We almost died because of this bitch and her itchy trigger finger. That was stupid! That was...
Dad!
Was he the one bitten?
No, don't be crazy. It's his heart.
My pills.
Nitroglycerin pills?
Yes, we're out. We've been trying to get into the pharmacy since we got here. Please try to get in there. Behind the counter where the pills are.
What are we looking for?
We need nitroglycerin pills. Please get in there. I'll keep an eye on my dad.
Everyone else should get comfy and look for anything useful. We could be in here a while.
I'm starting to think this drugstore isn't a permanent solution.
You're right. This ain't exactly Fort Knox.
What do you suggest?
We need as much gas as possible so we can all get out of downtown Macon. Fast.
Agreed.
Then I'll head out and get gas. There's a motel not too far from here, out towards the end of Peachtree. I'll work my way towards it and then loop back, siphoning what I can.
You know your way around? Local?
Born and raised.
If you're gonna do that, here's a walkie-talkie if you get in a tight spot. Hopefully, you won't need it.
Cool.
Clementine's got the other one. Check in with her and get back here as soon as you can.
And you? What's your name?
It's Lily. My dad's Lily.
Keep a good eye on him. These boys will work on getting you your medicine.
That's right.
And you keep an eye on that front door. You're our lookout.
It's Doug. You got it.
And I'm Carly.
Okay, Carly. You'll shift in with Doug when he needs it. For now, get some rest. You're a good shot, and I'd like to keep it that way.
You got it, boss.
Now get him those pills.
Okay. So I didn't want to like interrupt any of that because that's kind of like, this is a good, decent spot to stop at. That has been the first 48 of the season 1, episode 1 of TellTales The Walking Dead. I hope you've enjoyed it. It is a very, very good game. I did enjoy the hell out of it when I played it a year, 2 years ago. You know, as you saw, Glenn is the same Glenn that is supposed to be the same Glenn that's in the TV show. So they pretty much burned all their TV show tie-in cards on this one episode, which that's okay. They only needed a couple of them. You know, this game is the reason I started watching the TV show, and kind of like I went and found a copy of the first series of books, so I've kind of read that. And you know, this game was on, I think the first 2 episodes were on PS Plus for free 1 year. So you know, TellTales The Walking Dead is probably the best Walking Dead themed game. That other one, Survival Instincts, was not that great from what I gather. It was kind of broken, kind of shoddily put together. From what I gather, I don't know. I haven't played it. So if you have $20 and it's buy a Walking Dead game, buy this Walking Dead game. But this has been the first 48 plus 4 minutes or so of TellTales The Walking Dead. I will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, all that fun stuff. If there's anything you want to see me do, throw a comment down. Or put it in the comments. I'll take it into consideration. I've got a pretty large chunk of games that I can draw from. And I will... hopefully you guys will see me next week. Be sure to watch our Sunday shows. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you next time.